it's a new day and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to just kind of go through what I'm taking along to the hospital, just be a little bit nosy, stuff for me, for the baby, for Josh. And then also I thought at the end we could talk about just the whole pregnancy bump date, update, recap type of just, I kind of left a lot of details out throughout the story of the last 9 months, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to just like recap a little bit together. And it will just be a fun, casual, chit-chatty video that hopefully you guys can, enjoy, listen to while you're working, whatever, grab a drink. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know we have been working so hard behind the scenes to get new Fox Sparrow items on our website, meganfoxunlocked.com. If you're new to my channel, basically I have a brand where we sell all kinds of handmade products from stay-at-home moms, mostly Mennonite moms around Lancaster County and just different parts of the US actually. I have a lady that's working with me in the Midwest and just different places, and everything that we sell is so beautiful. We have new candles listed on there right now. You're gonna see this later on in the video when I show you what I'm packing, but we have some new robes. This is my current favorite one. They are so soft, sewn right here in Lancaster County. They're just beautiful. I have a couple different colors. Also, I'm starting to add a few baby items, and I have pictures on the website right now. They're not as cute because there's no baby in those pictures yet, but as soon as I have a little baby model, I will be listing more pictures of our Swaddle line that we have just come out with. And these Swaddles are truly premium. They are made from 100% organic American milled cotton, and they are sewn by a Mennonite lady in New Holland. She puts so much attention to detail in them, and they each come with a little knotted baby hat. I'm so excited to put my little one in these. They're all gender neutral, except I do have one floral. Have fun picking those things out for gifts, and just keep in mind that these are a premium item. We don't have a ton in the shop at the moment, but if you guys have a lot of interest, I will add more. There are like the highest quality swaddle. I would be very proud to give these as a gift. So go ahead and check those out. Also, with Christmas coming up, I have a very talented cousin who runs a stationery and card company business, and she has created some amazing Christmas cards this year. They are so beautiful. I just love the simplistic colors, and they're just so my style. I love them so much. They're hand-drawn and very professional looking. Also, I have matching tags to go with them as well if you are a gift wrapping type of person. 3 different options for those as well. So definitely check out the website. There's so much there. Even my leather bag that you guys sell out every time I list is back. In a limited quantity, so go grab that quickly if you want one. I know so many of you have been like wanting to be on a waiting list for those. They're beautiful, the most beautiful leather item I've ever seen. They are so thought out inside. When we designed that, we left no stone unturned, and you can actually turn it into a wristlet as well. So check those out. New candle scents, new bag organizers. I have just 2 examples right here, but there's even more on the website. These are hand sewn again down the road in Lancaster County. I'm working with another Mennonite mom on these, and they're really, really good quality, and I use them to organize all my bags, my diaper bag. Speaking of diaper bags, should we get into it? Let me talk first about what I'm packing for the baby. It's not a ton. All the baby stuff I have here behind me, I'm gonna show it to you, and then I'm gonna pack it up in a diaper bag because I find that that's just the best way to do it. So into the diaper bag, I'm just gonna be packing 2 little outfits. I don't know which one I want him to wear, so I just have like 2 different options there. It's kind of fun to decide, while you're at the hospital. And then down in this file is the birth plan, a list of the last minute things to grab, and then I also made some little baby name tags to lay on like his little chest to take a welcome into the world picture. If you guys want these, I will download them to my website, so go check that out. I'll put a link for it down below in the description box. But yeah, they're really cute. I did a couple different colors because I didn't know what I was gonna want. And same thing with the Swaddles. I didn't know what I wanted, so I'm packing all different kinds because for that photo, I want to have choices. And here is just my manual pump. I don't think I'll need it in the hospital, but I wanted to grab it just in case. And then here is wipes and some Pampers, which I shouldn't need. They usually give them to you at the hospital, and then some little socks. And here is some Nooks. I have 4 different kinds. We'll see what he likes. I actually never gave my baby a Nook in the hospital before. I don't know if I will this time either, but I wanted to have him along just in case. I usually start giving them to him about 3 days in when they start perking up, if you know what I mean. And then here's a little baby comb. I'm looking for some baby nail clippers yet. I have to order those. And I will put all the baby paraphernalia into these 2 bags that are available on Fox Sparrow. I have a lot of different colors, like I said. But yeah, I just like to keep everything organized and categorized. And then also I have a little baby calendar coming from Amazon that I just like to take to the hospital so they can put their little footprint right in there. It's always like fun to have. And then these things are going to be going along to the hospital too. We have the car seat, the birthing ball, which will stay in the car unless I decide I need it. Josh will run out for it. And the boppy pillow, which it might fit into the suitcase. We'll see. I don't know if it does. I'll pack it right away because I don't need it obviously till the baby's here. But I do want to take that along as well. If you are a new mom, I just want to let you know that at the hospital, they usually have about everything that you need for the baby itself. So I would focus more on things that you want for yourself. Like I have lanolin coming in the mail, which is like cream. So that's coming. And yeah, just a few things like that yet that I want to make sure I have. They pretty much, like they have all the baby wipes and the Pampers and like even like baby lotion, and I think they sometimes give the baby a bath and like different stuff like that. So you don't really need a ton of baby items. Just make sure you have an outfit or 2. Even that's optional. Swaddles, the car seat. But if you're not sure, pack it. I don't know. It gives you a little bit of a peace of mind and you don't have to feel as stressed out about it. That's just how I am. Okay, so this is a Luli Bebe diaper bag, and I looked all over the place. I shopped for months for a diaper bag. I couldn't decide which one I wanted. Last time I had more like a fawn gray, and then before that one was like a cognac leather. So I decided on this one, and I'm very picky about organization. I need it to hold as much as a dumpster, but not look like a dumpster, and that has been my problem. I feel like so many diaper bags look like a dumpster. Anyway, especially with the size that I want. I'm not necessarily a minimalist when it comes to packing baby stuff. I don't like to be taken by surprise. Anyway, let's just put it that way. But this one is so beautiful. I haven't used it yet, so we're gonna test out the functionality on it, but it has lots of side pockets. It is a backpack. Although I like to use this, like the crossbody, I think that looks a little more sophisticated. We'll see what I end up doing. I bought this strap off of Amazon. It's so pretty. And the straps are adjustable in the back. And I think I do have a affiliate link down below if you decide you want to get one. They have a lot of different colors, different sizes even and stuff. Anything you buy there on their site, I think you get 25% off, which is a crazy good like discount if you use the link down below. Yeah, like I said, I haven't actually test drove this at all yet. My only thing I'm not sure if I'm gonna like or not is the top zips like this. And my other bags, I often would just like leave them hanging open. And so if I do that with this, it's gonna look really bad. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it'll teach me to have good habits and to actually close my diaper bag up, you know, rather than just having it sitting there open. I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited about it. I think it's very beautiful, sophisticated, and you can hold a lot of stuff. Anyway, so there's the diaper bag. So excited to have a new one. It's always kind of like a gift to myself. It's something that you touch all the time, like all the time as a mom. And so I figured, you know what, the other one, and I wear them out too. So it was time for a new one either way. Why am I trying to justify my purchase? It was only $90. Did I say that? I used a coupon code and it was like, that was amazing because other diaper bags, this quality, were like almost 200 bucks, like Petunia Pickle Bottom, and oh, what else was I looking into? I don't know, a bunch of different ones that I just loved them, but they were really ridiculously expensive and the organization looked a little sketch. So anyway, check these out. Lulu Bebe, I think is how you say Luli Bebe. And yeah, use that 25%, I think it's percent, not dollars, percent off coupon down below in the description box. Anyway, I'm not sure when I'm uploading this, but I don't know when you guys like to pack your hospital bags, but I figured it's about time. I am 37 weeks at the moment, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it, even though I probably won't have my baby for another month. So I'm looking over here because I have all of our stuff laid out, Josh's and mine. I will show you what I'm packing. You don't know how long you're gonna be there. I guess I'm just gonna plan for what I've known before and just hope for the best. I'm not one of those people that needs to bring my own towels and all that stuff. I don't have like essential oils going and like affirmations all over the place, but I don't know, that's just me. So it's basically just a few items for Josh and a blanket, and we'll throw in, I have a list. Let me read actually what's on my list here. of things to grab later. The boppy pillow, birthing ball, and car seat, which I have all back in the corner back here. And then I have chargers down, Josh's pillow, my camera, battery, and mini tripod in case I want to film some stuff, and my water cup and my makeup bag. And yeah, we'll just grab that at the very end. But let me show you what I'm gonna pack into our suitcase right now. Okay, over here is Josh's section, which isn't much, it's just a blanket for him. We'll grab a pillow last minute, 2 different shirts, a long sleeve and a short sleeve, jeans, and some deodorant and perfume. And then over here at the other end is both of our toiletries. I keep these in the bathroom, just like on the counter. So we'll just grab that last minute when it's time to leave. I didn't want to actually pack anything separately. So Josh's toothbrush and some things like that are in there. Here is my journal. I love to like kind of journal as it's happening so I don't forget things, write down times and stuff like that. Here's just a blanket for me. It's just nice to have something soft and comfy from home because the sheets, they're not like cozy or anything. And then in here is a zipper pouch with honestly random things. I have some like pads for like nursing, extra mask. I don't know why I am packing earplugs, but something told me just to put them in. I don't know. An eye mask, and then like just some hair, like little scarves. And I decided to pack one of the comfortable robes from our Fox Sparrow line. This one is just so pretty, so soft. I love that orange color. And I won't be wearing this in labor or anything, but maybe afterwards, depends what I feel like wearing. Here's my going home outfit. It's just a black skirt and a stretchy shirt, and then also a hoodie in case I'm cold. Actually, this has no hood, it's just a sweater. And then this is the outfit I wore with my other 2 kids going into the hospital. So I wanna do that again so I can compare the bump size. I always take like a photo outside with the last bump picture, you know. And then here I just have some nursing bras, and I never wear the hospital nightgowns except for admittance, and then I put on my own comfy stuff. So this is just a black tank top and some really comfy like rose jogger pants, which I can link. They're both from Amazon and they're so soft. I just like to not feel ginormous in like a tent. I like to feel at least, I mean, it's hard to feel cute at 41 weeks pregnant, but we can at least try, right? And then some super comfy socks. And these are actually the hospital socks from the last time. I know that's crazy, but I hope they give me new ones because they are the best. And then just some underwear and some socks. Something that I like to do is after I have a baby is just throw out all of my underwear and start over with like new ones. You're bleeding for like a couple weeks after you have a baby, and it's just like lots of mess and like whatever. I do not do the Depends thing. I have heard people love it. I just don't feel like a human really. I need to have some semblance of like femininity, I guess is the word. But yeah, so that's something else I plan to do after the baby's here and my whole postpartum bleeding thing is done, like 6 weeks or whatever, however long it takes. Then I will place an order for new underwear and start all over from scratch again, fresh, clean, and it's kind of like exciting. I just thought, yeah, it seems like a little TMI, but maybe that's something that is a good idea for you. I will be grabbing, like, I made a list here of the things I want to pack for my kids when it happens. That way, if I'm losing my brain because I'm like, you know, in labor and I can't think straight, basically it's just clothes and some body care stuff and their sippy cups and their stuffed animals just to have a little bit of home with them. But yeah, that's not going to be too complicated, hopefully. And like I said, the last 2 times I knew when I was going into the hospital to get induced, so I had plenty of time to think through those things. So we'll see how it goes this time. I don't know. The funnest part I have from my memories of having our other 2 kids was like showing the baby off to family and stuff, which I don't get to do that at the hospital. But I am most excited to show the kids the baby when we get out of the hospital. I'm also excited to see Josh with the baby. He's so good with babies. He's such, he has such a soft heart. I just love seeing him with his big rough hands holding the little baby, and it's just like, I could cry thinking about it. It's just like the best, most special feeling ever, and you never know how many chances you're gonna get to have that experience. So that's something else I really look forward to as well. So I'm not dreading everything about it, don't worry. Anyway, now that I'm not crying anymore, let's recap this pregnancy. So back in February, I found out that I was pregnant after we had been trying for 8 months, which was very not typical for us. And it felt like 8 years. I'm not gonna invalidate my experience, but I know it's not near as bad as some other people's. 8 months though was very grueling every month, that hope and then that crash and like not knowing what was wrong and trying not to stress out about it because stress doesn't make babies and you know, all that stuff. But yeah, it was so special to find out after we got back from our Florida trip that I was indeed pregnant, and I shared that with you guys later on at about think it was like 16 weeks. I told you all, I told our family and friends at 13 weeks. Over that time, the first 13 weeks or the first trimester was definitely the hardest for me, just mentally. Like, everybody's pain is relative, I guess, but to us, it felt like we were trying so hard for a baby. It didn't hurt our relationship or anything, thank the Lord. Like, we were both on the same page, and me and Josh were just like both elated when we did get pregnant, but we also weren't like angry at each other or anything like that. So those first 13 weeks when nobody knew that I was pregnant, I don't have symptoms really, so I don't even feel pregnant. I'm not like, I mean, I'm tired at the beginning, like very tired, but I didn't know if that was just like me being half depressed or like what that was. And like, I'm not telling anyone, and I didn't want to tell anyone. Like, it's fun to keep a secret with me and Josh. Like, every time I would think, oh, I heard I'm pregnant, I would smile, and then I would be scared. Like, I had so much anxiety, like actual anxiety, like that whole like breathing thing, stomach issues, like everything, just because I was like really just worked up about if the baby was going to, if it was going to pan out. And my cousin had a miscarriage right over that time, and we were going to be due at the same time. And yeah, it was just like a mind game, and it was a very lonely mind game because it was just me. I don't know if my advice would be to tell other people. I don't know what I would say. I like keeping it to myself for a little bit. It's fun to have a secret, but I don't know. The first trimester was hard. Second trimester, breezy, easy. I did have to have an extra ultrasound or two. One, because they couldn't get like the head, some measurements because of the way the baby was laying. Totally normal. Again, I was really anxious about those ultrasounds. The 20-week one, I was so worked up about. I was so glad when it was over with, just because of things they find out at the 20-week ultrasound. And with my son, Fletcher, they gave us a really big scare. The day before he was born, they're like, oh, by the way, something showed up on an ultrasound that we just saw now, and it was in the ultrasound from 20 weeks at the 20-week one, and now this is like 20 weeks later, and we're only seeing it now, and you need to go to a specialist, and like we don't know what's wrong with the baby, and there could be a heart defect, and like all this stuff. And they made us go to maternal fetal medicine, which is like a very high-tech place that takes really in-depth ultrasounds, and it was just the worst day of my life. And it had a happy ending, and then that's something else I had to work through because I was so angry because I know so many moms don't get the happy ending. And yeah, so I think I was carrying some of that into this pregnancy, and I think I still do a little bit. But yeah, so after that 20-week ultrasound, and then again the 22-week one when they just measured the head and some stuff like that, I started breathing easier. I started enjoying my pregnancy. I had been feeling good up to this time. I was still feeling good. My tiredness had waned off. Like, I always get really tired at the beginning, but that's about it. Not like morning sickness or anything like that. So I was feeling like normal with Megan. I wasn't even like really that fat yet. And then from like 20 to 30 weeks, it was that awkward stage for me of like looking thick and fluffy, but not really pregnant, like not a distinct bump or anything. So it was a really good season, but it was also a little bit like, how do I dress? What do I try to look pregnant, or do I try to disguise it? Like, so it was kind of fun once I started looking pregnant, more around 30 weeks, that I could start like dressing that way. And like, obviously I'm not just gaining weight, I'm growing a baby. So that was fun. I try not to really care about my body too much. Like, if I feel good, that's what counts. Try to have clean skin, try to eat well, try to keep active and exercise, but then don't overthink your body, because that's just, one, it's self-centered, two, it doesn't really help much. And yeah, it's not that important. It's aesthetics, right? So I've always tried to be that way, but I found with this pregnancy that every time I went to the doctor, I weighed more than I thought I should. Because with Evonnie, I gained 20 pounds total. And with Fletcher, I gained 30 pounds total. But I left the hospital both times with the same amount of weight that I needed to lose, if that makes sense. So basically with Fletcher, I lost like 10 extra pounds in the hospital. I don't know how or where. It must have been fluid or something. I don't know. For the last two kids, I would weigh myself all the time. And I decided for this baby, I was not going to, because at the end of the day, I couldn't really do much about it anyway. So every time I go to the doctor, it was like a shock, like, oh my word, that number is not what I wanted to see. And so now at this point, I have only a couple weeks left, and I only have a couple more pounds that I can gain before I hit the same weight as Fletcher. And so it kind of is annoying to me, but at the same time, I know it's just a stupid little problem that it's really not that much of a problem. But it's something that I think about, and I don't know. My appetite doesn't really change when I'm pregnant. I crave different things specifically, you know, like oh, I have to have, like, that's another symptom I have in the first trimester. Like, I just have to have certain things when I think of them. This pregnancy, it was those Starbucks egg bites and Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwiches. But that went away after like the first trimester, and my cravings aren't nearly as strong. But I feel like my appetite is about normal, not more or less. But anyway, so that's just something that this pregnancy was a little bit different. Me not weighing myself, but then also thinking about my weight more than I really wanted to. I feel good though. I feel so good. So I keep telling myself that, like, wow, a third kid is no joke. Like, I have 2 toddlers to run after. And my only thing that I can really complain about is my back hurting when I get out of bed in the mornings, because I try to lay on my left side and like the baby just like pushes around, and I'm suspicious I'm gonna have back labor again because I did with the other 2, and my back is hurting in the mornings, and like different times when I'm like working out and stuff, I'll feel it in my lower back. And I'm starting to notice that I huff and puff a lot more. Like talking to you guys, I'm breathing more. It drives me nuts when I'm editing a video. Like, I'm always cutting out breaths and stuff because I'm like panting and like just breathing more deeply, and like, but it makes sense. Like, you have to fit a baby in there, a placenta in there, all that fluid, your organs. Yeah, it's just a lot in there. So, I mean, everything just has to get moved around. So it's fine. Overall, very good pregnancy. I will say I am noticing a little bit more anxiety creeping in here at the end again, which is to be expected. I don't know. The doctor told me, like, yeah, you need to learn to control it because you're probably going to get that way again at the end or after the baby's born. And so I'm really trying to just like repeat Bible verses and just like try to think rationally. So it's a little bit of a spiritual battle and mind game thing too here at the end. But yeah, I'm not like dying to have this baby, dying to get over with being pregnant. I'm just treasuring every day. I'm so excited that I got to be pregnant, and it's been such a good pregnancy for the most part, besides my own brain problems. And the kids are excited too. And we think we have a name picked out. We have the nursery done now. It's just, yeah, it's exciting times. So anyway, I will stop rattling. Go check out Fox Sparrow down below in the description box, or just go to meganfoxunlocked.com and it'll bring up all of our new products. As always, there's free recipes and free printables and things like that on there as well. But it means the world to me when you guys support the whole Fox Sparrow brand, because it's supporting my family, but it's also supporting all these moms that are working so hard to give you beautifully handcrafted and handmade products that you can use in your home to make your own life a little bit more beautiful. We also have t-shirts available as well, and I have a new one coming soon, so stay tuned for that. If you want to be the first to be notified about anything, definitely follow on Shop Fox Sparrow on Instagram, and yeah, you can be notified when things come back in stock again, things like that. We sell out of certain items really quickly. You guys are the best. So anyway, I will see you in the next one, with or without the bump. We shall see. Bye.